here. Hey guys, thank you for joining me. Sorry about that. It took YouTube a moment to kick the stream off, but we got it going. We'll grid up heat number 1, and I was talking to myself there, but it's James Thurston on the pole for heat number 1 here tonight in round number 3 of 5 at Atlanta Motor Speedway here on Extreme Sim TV. We're going to line up the first heat as we speak here at Atlanta. I hate that y'all missed the pre-race show, but there's nothing we can do about that. But we're going to go right to heat 1 really quick. Starting lineup: Thurston, Robert in that front row, David Lamaga, Justin Terpstar there, and Joseph Smith is the 5 cars in heat number 1 here tonight. 7 laps, first heat, 1 Joker lap here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We are green. Great start, great launch for that number 27 as well as the 28 side by side, headed towards the first jump of the racetrack there. That Beetle getting up on 2 wheels, 1 car wrecking deep in the field. I think that's Joseph Smith. He's going to be hung up on the guardrail. We'll continue to the S's right now. When do you take your Joker lap? 1 car, I think Joseph Smith in the pits now. There's James Thurston. Right there, Robert in second. David Lamaga there in third as they run through the back straightaway here through the dirt and the dust and the grime. Is a complete lap number 1. Again, thank you guys for coming out here, and lap number 1 is complete. The Citadel Rallycross series here on Extreme Sim TV. Back to the S as we go, 6 to go. Thurston out in front. James Thurston there as Robert is with him as well. Look at Robert gonna head up on the brakes. Probably the hardest corner on the track is that very steeply banked right-hander. You can come back to the left here through this very flat left-hander back onto the asphalt. 6 to go. Heat number 1, James Thurston there took his Joker lap that time by. Thurston taking the Joker. Everybody else going to stay in line. Taking a look at Thurston out front. Robert in second. David Lamaga in third. Justin and Joseph Smith both having problems in the first heat. Out front, James Thurston leads the way. 5 laps to go for that race leader of James. Thurston leads. Robert second. David Lamaga in third. That's the way they run across the stripe again. 4 laps to go here tonight from Atlanta in heat number 1. Again, this is round 3 of the CITADEL Rallycross series on Extreme Sim TV. James Thurston through that left right-hander that is also difficult. Here comes Robert through the S's. David back there as well. All kind of spread out right now with 4 to go in heat number 1. Right now, Thurston leads the way. Everybody else playing a game of catch-up at the moment. First heat's been pretty clean so far. They would like to keep it that way, I know. Thurston out front. Robert here in second. Robert trying to gain ground on Thurston. Thurston going to get a piece of that wall there. Hard into the wall, back to the left-hander once again. Thurston powers down and back onto the asphalt once again. He'll take that right-hander, leads him back to the start-finish line. 2 laps to go for Thurston when he gets around here. 2 laps to go. Thurston out front doing everything he can. Robert trying to run him down, but he's 13 seconds behind him. It's going to be a little too late for Robert to get there. Again, 13 seconds is the gap. 13 seconds is your gap here, and Robert going to go a little wide there, of course. No big deal. He's got 8 seconds over third place of David Lamaga. Right there trying to run him down. And right now, back up front with Thurston as he takes the white flag in heat number 1. James Thurston has absolutely dominated the first heat here tonight. Here in the CITADEL Rallycross Series on Extreme Sim TV. Again, round 3 of 5 scheduled in season 1. They will come back through the right-handers, double right-hander, really wide arc into the second one. Up over the jump, double checkered flag for heat win for James Thurston. Gets it done here in heat number 1. The Monster Energy Volkswagen Beetle getting it done here tonight. And that is a car sponsor combination. Never thought I would say. As we get ready to get back going for heat number 2. I wonder if that's Herbie, the beetle bug. That's why Monster Energy's on the side of that thing. That clip in a minute. Okay, if you don't like Herbie, then you're just not American. I'm sorry. Herbie's awesome. Like, Herbie is the most amazing car movie ever. But we're going to go along here to heat number 2 as we get ready to go here live. Starting grid, heat number 2. And it's Al Reed on the pole with Alex Anderson right beside of him. Row number 2, that's Nick, series owner. Shiver right there with Aaron Brown in 4th. And 5th, Mr. Mike Sabanowski right there as well in the 22. That is your 5-car lineup for heat number 2. Again, Al will lead them from the whole shot position. Put the clutch down, get ready to dump the throttle. We're green in heat number 2 for the CITADEL Rallycross Series. Contact already, and we're going to pile them up in turn 1. Mike Sabanowski involved, Aaron Brown going to be involved. Nick going to somehow get away with it. Al, who is our pole sitter, he got collected up in that craziness of that start to heat number 1. And what a contact there in heat number 1. And we'll continue to run right now. Oh, well, right now as they get it straightened back out, Al Reed leads the way. Alexander Anderson gives a chase right now to Nick. Contact up over the jump. 6 laps to go. Alex Anderson and Nick getting after it here. And through the is clear. Or excuse me, that's not Nick. Excuse me, that is Mike Sabanowski right there with Alex Anderson. Mike Sabanowski, he's going to go to the bottom. He's going to take the Joker. He's got company like he was shot out of the cannon in Aaron Brown. Brown launches out of the cannon. He'll go through Sabanowski into the tire barrier as well. 5 to go this time by. Aaron Brown absolutely drove through the Joker like a man on fire. Picked up a ton of ground, hopping curbs. Aaron Brown is here to prove something tonight, and he is trying to run down Al Reed right up in front of him. Al's got a 5-second gap. Aaron Brown going to have to really stretch those pony legs tonight if he's going to make up the gap here. 5 laps to go. Reed, Brown, Nick, top 3. Mike Sabanowski there in 4th as well. Nick about a second off Aaron Brown right now, but Brown 5.7 now off your race leader of Al Reed. Reed was able to get away from the first lap collision in heat number 2 here tonight, and he continues to get after it up front. He's doing a great job leading the way in this one, pulling away. Nick right there in second. 8.4 back. Aaron Brown makes a mistake. He'll drop a little ways. Give him 3rd right now with 4 laps to go. Brown right there doing all he can. Look at Aaron Brown trying to get it done, trying to make up some ground. Not going to be enough here. He's going to have a great feature tonight to really make up some position. Right now, you see Aaron Brown running 3rd. Nick still 2nd. Al Reed out front in heat 2. right there. You take a look as they work their way through. Back over to jump for Al Reed. Flagman going to give him the 2 popsicle sticks. 2 laps to go for Al Reed out front. Reed right now 10 seconds and pulling away over Mr. Nick and Aaron Brown. 2 laps to go in heat number 2 in Atlanta. They'll soar through the S's here. Aaron Brown on the edge of control tonight, really doing a masterful job to keep the car under him. But he is on the absolute edge to what that car will give him. Hitting the curbs at such velocity that the car is about ready to tip over. But Al Reed says, no, thank you, sir. I'm going to take the white flag and look to pull away here in heat number 2. They continue to run right now. Reed out front. Again, this is Al Reed at the front of the field right now. Coming through the final set of corners. Right now, Al Reed came into the night third in points with 37 points. Can Reed pull it off? And checkered flag in heat number 2. Give it to Reed as your heat 2 winner. So it was Thurston and Reed picking up the first of the 2 heats here, or the first heat, or the heat wins here tonight, and we will get ready to talk to both those guys as we get ready to transition over to your feature. So let's see here. You see it right now. And let's go back. Part of that feature, of that heat right fast. So let's do that. Oh, never mind. We're bidding Green Main. Nope, we're going to B main. I was going to try to get some replays there, but we're going to go to the B main. Joseph Smith, Mr. Alex Anderson, and Justin and Mike Sobanowski in your B main. Green flag in the air. B main is green here in Atlanta. Sobanowski works the bottom. Joseph Smith as well. They're all going to beat and bang as they exit turn number 1. Alex out front, contact again with Sobanowski. Big trouble, Mike Sobanowski in the wall. Meanwhile, Alex Anderson pulling away. Joseph Smith right there behind him. Smith trying to stay close enough to make a move in your B main tonight. Joseph Smith up by the wall. Alex Anderson just in there as well. Mike Sobanowski there also. But it's Joseph Smith out front leading the way in this one with with Alex Anderson right there as well. And Alex Anderson just getting after it. A 10-second lead over Smith. 4 laps to go here in heat number 1. Or excuse me, B main, not heat, but your B main of the evening. And right now, Anderson out front by a country mile on a John Deere tractor. He leads. Justin there in third, trying to hang on to that with Sobanowski pulling in through his rear. That Monster Energy Volkswagen Beetle, or not Volkswagen, that's the Subaru. Sobanowski involved in as well. He's going to chase Justin right now through the flat section. Trouble car over the wall. That's Justin up and over the guardrail. He will be out of this one, and Mike Sobanowski's car also may be embalmed. And his car is killed. Justin caught a piece of that wall. Sobanowski had nowhere to go. Meanwhile, out front, Joseph Smith continues to lead. Sobanowski, Smith, Anderson, all on track still. 2 laps to go. Double popsicle sticks in the air here at Atlanta. 2 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Joseph Smith, Alex Anderson, Mike Sobanowski, and Justin, your top 4. Justin out of this event, out of the B main. Smith gonna spin it out. Anderson involved, your front 2 cars setting here stuck on the racetrack. They're going to back up, try to get going. Coming to one to go. Anderson stuck on the racetrack. He's blowing smoke out the motor. Anderson's car ready to blow up. Coming to the white flag. As they continue to run right now, out front, Alex Anderson leads up over the jump, blowing smoke, blowing oil. Here comes Joseph Smith as Anderson's car's gonna give up the ghost to give the lead back to Smith. 1 lap to go. What a B main here in Atlanta. Joseph Smith out front. He'll work his way back through the corner. He spun out last time. Getting it right that time. Gets the car rolling. Nearest competition, blowing smoke. That is going to be Alex Anderson's car. Disabled now on the racetrack. He'll try to limp it back. What a night, Mike. There is Sobanowski. That car beaten up. But over the jump, and B main winner going to go to Joseph Smith here tonight in Atlanta. Jeez, oh man, we still got a feature. Holy cow. And we still got a feature, folks, so don't go anywhere. All that just happened in your B main. We had a car blowing oil like it was a Cadillac. We had a car on its roof. What else can we possibly have in the feature? All right, folks. We are ready to move on to the feature event of the night. Everybody home, take a deep breath, grab a soda, and let's get ready to go to the feature, because this is going to be wild, if any indication of what we've already seen tonight. Let's quickly go to our Extreme Sim TV replay. We got 4 minutes of feature, warm up before the feature. We're going to go to our replay. We're going to look at all of the action that we've seen here tonight so far in our highlights. So let's get ready to do this. The Extreme Sim TV instant replay. And let's see if we can look at just some of the craziness that we've seen. Back here, we go back, we see the start rots here. And this, I believe, was from the start of Heat 2, where all the craziness went awry. And right here, Heat number 2, we had contact. Cars are beating and banging. Just absolutely insanity ensued here tonight. Some more of the incidents. Here's an incident with Reed involved. Just craziness all night long. Aaron Brown having an incident tonight as well. This is just some of the stuff we've seen. But what a night. Again, Thurston here. We go back to another portion of it. As we look at everything that has happened here tonight. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy. So what a night it has been. More of the race incidents. Aaron Brown involved in an incident. I mean, we've just had absolute craziness all night. And we will get back to our live coverage here as warm-up is running. Oh, man, let's go ahead and talk to some of our friends over here in let's see what they think about the chaos that has occurred here tonight. I know what I think. It's been a crazy night, boys and girls, here with the Rallycross cars on Extreme Sim TV. You can't ask for much better as we get ready to go back racing. A few minutes left in the warm-up. here tonight. And again, all kinds of craziness. Hey Justin, it's Matt up here in the booth, buddy. How you doing, buddy?
Good. First race here.
Well, first race here in heat number, I believe that was heat 1 you were in. Went pretty well for you.
I couldn't have expected much more. I haven't done this in a long time, so lack of experience.
Well, man, what do you think you got for him for the feature here?
It's hard to say. I know there's the top few guys are gonna be really fast. Let's see what they can do. Hope, expect some wrecks and try and get through them.
Man, well, best of luck, Justin, in the feature event here tonight, bud. All right, let's see if we can start from the wild man. Aaron Brown. Come as well. I'm trying to grab his phone. I'm not going to let you grab Mr. Aaron. We got 31 seconds remaining here in this one. But what a night we have seen all night long already. Now we're ready to go racing in the feet. Let's get ready for your A-main. Get on your feet. It's A-main time for the Citadel Rallycross. Round 3 at Atlanta. Get on your feet, let's get ready to go. It is main event time in about 1 second. All right, folks, what are we going to see in this feature race here tonight? We've seen it all in the B-main, in the heat. Now, it is go time for 10 drivers tonight. They're going to grid up. Here is your live starting grid for the A-main. Thurston, Reed, front row. Robert, Nick, second row. David Umaga, Aaron Brown, 6th. 7th, Joseph Smith. Mike Salbadowski starts 8th. 9th, Alex Anderson and Justin, they're in 10th. And there we go. That is your starting lineup here in the feature race of the night. 10 cars lined up, ready to go. The Thunder towards turn 1. And chaos probably ready to ensue. The next 15 laps. They're going to let the car get the gas in, light the ground. We are green. They're going to thunder towards turn 1. 3 wide contact in the back. Leaders wrecking. Everybody bouncing off of each other. Who's going to come up over the jump first? It's going to be Reed and one car upside down mid-pack. That is going to be Aaron Brown stuck on his side. Just over the jump, Reed leads over Thurston, and now Thurston's going to turn Reed around. Now give the lead back to Thurston, I think, at this point. Brown on his roof. Here comes Robert. He'll sneak through. 15 to go. Already lap number 1. Leader got turned around here. Robert got a little bit too much curve. He'll get up on his side. Back to the jump. Over the jump they go. Dead even is James Thurston and Robert into the S's. James Thurston going to grab the lead here right now. Do they take their Joker lap early or do they wait? There we go. Both cars directly to the Joker. Who's going to carry the speed, this flat left-hander? Pretty even are they right now. Robert trying to run down Thurston. Reed moving to 3rd. Joseph Smith to 4th. Thurston's out front. 13 to go this time by here at Atlanta. Thurston out front again. Robert trying to pull in. Robert the point leader here in this series. Reed out. Reed just behind him. Up the high side now. He'll have the preferred groove. as he comes back to the bottom for the flat left-hander. Hits it pretty much on point. We'll hold it straight back to the final set of corners, headed for the front straightaway jump. Car's going to get a good lot up over the front straightaway, and they'll continue to lead with Reed right now in third. Fourth is Sobanowski, Lamaga, Nick, Smith, and Aaron Brown out there as well. Smith on pit road. Meanwhile, in the lead over points leader Robert. Right now, Thurston leads Robert right there in second, trying to close the gap. 11 laps to go here tonight in Atlanta. What a race. I have absolutely loved this race tonight here for the CITADEL Rallycross Series at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So far, race of the year candidate for these guys. And it's going to be Thurston over Robert right now. Robert 10 laps to go. Robert Reed, Sobanowski, Lamaga is here behind him. And right now there's the gap, 3 seconds. Closest battle on the racetrack is Nick and David. Nick trying to run down David here. That is the closest battle on the racetrack as you ride on board with Nick right now, just behind David. David right there, you see Nick going to try to close in. Can't do it here at Atlanta right now. Thurston right now leading over Robert 3 seconds, but Thurston's starting to get into lap traffic. Let him work his way through as carefully as possible with 9 laps to go through the S. Both your 2 leaders have already used up their joker lap. Here, this is the problem where Thurston can get in trouble trying to get through lap traffic. He'll execute very well there to get around lap cars, holding steady at a 3.7 second lead over that Subaru just behind him on Robert. 9 laps to go here tonight at Atlanta. Now 8 at the stripe here. 8 to go, roughly halfway through this 15-lap affair here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Down 8 to go, right there you see Thurston leading the way, 3.6 seconds, and Robert going to go around, and he might actually lose speed too. Here comes Al. Can Al sneak through? No, he does not. He's going to get in the back of Robert. Now Al around, he'll try to gather it back up. Here comes David, he's coming up to the crash zone. See if he can pick up some spots here. Hope they're gonna get back going. Robert back going, Al back going. But that opened that lead up for Thurston up to 18 seconds with 7 laps to go. See that high bank corner seems to be the danger zone. And a couple of cars looping on their own. And when somebody gets sideways in that section, it basically becomes a rolling roadblock for everyone behind them. But Thurston comes to see 6 to go here tonight, and it's James Thurston, Al Reed, and Robert, your top 3. Now 6 laps to go here tonight from Atlanta, the CITADEL Rallycross Series. And what racing all evening long. Cars nose to tail right now, 6 to go. It's going to be Thurston right up front with Reed trying to play catch up right now. And man arrived. 5 laps to go for James Thurston. Come to some lap traffic here. We'll see how he handles that. We'll jump right on around him. Right now, Nick trying to run down Robert. That is for 4th. Robert with quite a bit of front end damage on that machine. And that is your points leader with that front end knocked in like that. Not the round he was looking for here tonight in Atlanta. Let's go this time by. And right here, we take a look. Point lead coming in tonight. Wasn't that much. It was 1 point over Aaron Brown. Luckily for, we got a car around. Luckily for Robert Brown's had his own trouble as well. So I think he's going to be safe point-wise. Leaving here tonight, but it's been a rough go here tonight at Atlanta. He'll be picked back up next week at Iowa before the season finale at Barcelona in 2 weeks in race number 5. Coming to 2 laps to go this time by. It'll be double popsicle stick comes through once again. Right on the route, riding that model right now. Back through the right-handers. Nice entry into the jump. You'll see the 2 flags in the air. 2 to go for James Thurston. In his heat in everything else. David will mong up Robert there as well. 2 laps to go. We got 1 lap to go this time by for Thurston. Right now you're looking at Robert 1 lap now with David Mongo right there. Excuse me. Up there in front of him. David's going to try to lift this thing home to a top 3. 1 to go for Thurston that time by, so 1 lap to go for your race leader. He'll come back through the S's once again for the final time here tonight in Atlanta. So far right now, coming into that sweeping high bank corner, he'll make it through down to this flat out left-hander, flat as a table top, really through there, no banking at all, but it's no problem for Thurston here tonight. He's going to come to the double checkered flags and win round number 3 in Atlanta. It looks like Al will come on second. He'll thunder through that flat section. Here comes Al to take home P2 here tonight. Coming up over the jump this time by, double checker in the air. P2, give it to Al. Good job for him here tonight, bringing her home second. And here comes David. That beat up race car trying to nurse it home. And a crazy night for David. Coming to the checkered flag and this time by. Checkered in the air, gave it to David coming on third. What that means, we're going to get ready. What a night. Holy moly. So folks, I'll be right back with you. We'll get ready for post-race interview in a moment. All right, folks, back here getting ready to grab some interviews, and first up on the docket, as we get ready to grab some interviews here in just a moment. It is going to be your race winner, James Thurston. Hey, James, Matt in the booth, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I do have a copy.
Well, what a great performance, man, through your heat races onto the feature. A crazy, hectic night out there.
Yeah, that was insane. I mean, I just joined in. I wasn't able to make any of the other previous weeks, and I saw Atlanta. I was like, yeah, I'm really good there. And ended up winning. I think I won everything, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. I think you did a clean sweep.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, man, I tell you what, that was probably one of the most hectic races I have ever called on this channel. That was insanity.
Yeah, I know. I got to look back on this race. I think I had a couple near misses with some lap cars.
Dude, I think everybody had a near miss. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody.
and that hairpin.
Yeah.
I could recall about 5 times on that hairpin. There was someone turned around, and I'm trying to just find my way through there. And then at the end, I had to manage my fuel because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it on fuel. And then I ended up barely making it on fuel.
Yeah, man. And here's the thing: you talk about that hairpin, high banked hairpin. We talked about it all night. When cars would get in trouble there was nowhere for anybody to go. It was like a funnel. You just funneled them right in together.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
man,
it was really fun.
Yeah, it was, man. You got any sponsors, anything on that car you'd like to thank?
No, I'm just running this Hoonigan car because I just think it looks cool and I like Hoonigan.
Well, man.
I mean, I've got a YouTube channel I guess I can shout out, if that's okay.
Go for it, buddy.
Yeah, my YouTube is 414 fan. Feel free to subscribe. I don't really post much on there anymore, but I do have one.
Well, there you go. You went to victory lane here tonight, dominating fashion here tonight at Atlanta.
Yeah, thank you.
At Atlanta.
Thank you for hosting.
No problem, man. You gonna be back next week?
Yeah, I'll try.
Alrighty, man. We'll see you in Iowa.
Alright, yeah.
Alrighty, man. James getting it done here tonight, dominating fashion. Let's get ready to talk to Al coming home second. Hey, Al, buddy. It's Matt in the booth. Got a copy.
Hey, Matt. How you keeping, dude?
Well, my voice is not doing so great after screaming for the last, 35 minutes. Amazing race. But,
jeez, a few Guinnesses now, you'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly. You managed to come home second out of all the chaos.
Yep.
Normally I'm pretty good at these interviews, but with everything we saw tonight, I don't know much other to say than pure chaos.
Well, I was leading half the first lap. I don't know if you saw that. And then I watched back the replay, and Mr. Struxon just cut the corner, went over the apex, hit my back right, sent me around.
That happened. Then we had a big roadblock over there in the hairpin corner at one point. And cars got caught up there. It was just one of them nights.
Yeah, I guess so. It's tough though. You're practicing all week, and then you're in the lead, and then someone just, to me, does a cheap trick like that. I know it's rallycross. I know there's going to be banging doors and wheel to wheel stuff like that. But to me, to cut across an apex, no, that looks intentional to me.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely got you here in the right rear, or the left rear, I believe it was, that turned your car out of shape. Up until that point, how was the car, though?
Car was fantastic. Car was actually fantastic. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. You probably saw in practice, I wasn't really practicing so much. I was just throwing it sideways for the fun of it. I was drifting. I was loving it.
We're actually going to see here. We're going to take a look at this. We're back here to the start. And what we're discussing here is contact and all the craziness that started in the season. We're going to take a look. There was some contact there just on that first lap coming through the jump as well. There, and then...
Yeah, but that's minor contact. That's like side to side, door to door type of stuff. Even turn one, it's door to door type of stuff. Even coming out of turn one, it's door to door type of stuff.
And right there's the contact you're talking about.
Exactly. That to me is cut the corner to send a message.
Well, man, you did recover to come home second. That's the good part, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good because I know last week I put the car in the wall myself in the feature, and that was completely my fault. So I said, look, I'm going to practice way more now this week. So I practiced way more. Got in the lead in the feature. Lap 1, boom.
There we go. Well, man, hopefully you go to Iowa. You pick one up at Iowa, my man.
I hope so, Matt. I hope so because it's like the second week in a row and I've been in the lead in the feature. First time I buried it into the wall myself. Second time, not so lucky.
Well, man, hopefully next week it all comes together for you.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, I just want to give a shout out to digitalmotorsports.com. So thanks to them for letting me have the my decals on the car.
Well, again, congratulations on P2 here tonight, Al. And we'll see you when we go to Iowa next week.
Awesome stuff. Thanks very much, Matt. Talk soon.
All right, talk to you soon, buddy. All right, let's talk to P3. Oh, David's not in here. That's unfortunate. But with that being said, what a crazy night at the Atlanta Rally Course. What a night it was, folks. I had a blast. We're getting ready to go to Iowa in a week, but I'll tell you what, that's going to be a great round 4. So, until then, everyone, keep all 4 tires on the ground. And remember, you don't want to be smoking like a Cadillac at the end of one of these races. Folks, we'll see you round 4 next week at Iowa.